Hello everyone, welcome back for more patience tests. Can you handle it all the way down the roads of FSX? Can you? Well, you're about to find out, because here we are in nice, sunny Los Angeles in July. It's a nice, cool morning. It's a cool morning, and we're sitting here, and we're just waiting a little bit. We're gonna be, well, first we're gonna head north, but because we decided to take you along, we're gonna do a little bit of a Los Angeles detour. Now, if we just wanted to head north right away, according to my phone map, we'd just take this Interstate 210 all the way down to I-5. But instead, we're gonna take a south route, and we are going to take Interstate 605 to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But right now, let's hit the road. Or the FSX roads. First, we need to turn on the ignition. Clearly labeled IGN. Short for ignition. And I'm just going to raise the bar with the throttle, and we're going to get on the road. So we need to head southbound. We're taking a south detour, and these roads are really crowded, so I need to make sure I don't crash into a tree, or a house, or anything like that. I'm just gonna go slow in this bit here, and now I'm just gonna I'm gonna put the pedal to the metal. And now that I'm in a lane, I need to pick a lane and stick to it. I've figured out the speed barrier on this ultralight here. You shouldn't be going faster than 74. I'd suggest not going over 73, because then you're liable to get to 74, which then you'll be liable to get to 75, and soon after that, you'll be liable to get to 76, which is the overspeed speed, and it'll cause the aircraft to get overstressed. The game ends, and boo-hoo. Hold on a second, because the plane just... So it's a little ways of a drive down the I-605 before the I-10. Doesn't mean we're going to take the I-10. We might even go farther south than that. Just want to give you a nice view of the Los Angeles freeways. Seems like in cross-country flight we ain't getting here till February or March. Possibly even April by the time we get to the other side. And to speak of that, I need to explain why there haven't been any cross-country flight videos. Now, I was planning on being through Texas by the time this video is being recorded, but you know, when life gets in the way and then a lot of other stuff happens, it just doesn't really work out. And that's when blue cars. And I just thought I was going to do cross-country flight today, but you know, it's not a normal recording day, so I decided I was going to do it, but it's not because of that. It's just because I wanted to do something like this today, and then tomorrow we could do cross-country flight. Just something fun, get back in the groove of this, and then we can... Traffic at 9 o'clock in the morning in Los Angeles, crazy. But it's free flow for a Thursday, which is good. Oh shoot, we're crossing over the canal. I have to get airborne now. I'm just gonna lower the throttle. I'm gonna pause quickly. I'm gonna go into exterior camera, and I'm gonna fly. Now I would land on the bridge, but there's a big turn, and I think I want to kind of make that. Once we cross that, we're closer to I-10, but we're not 10 because so we just passed, before we crossed that bridge, we had passed the Irwindale Speedway, just because, you know, this is your tour of Los Angeles. You may not see this stuff. Whoa. But really, this is getting insane conditions. These are really insane conditions right now. Look at the road. It's so bumpy, and there's so many edges where the road goes sideways, and there are entire semis overtaking us. Now, keep in mind we are in an ultralight, so that. But I don't know why the semi has to be in the left lane. So maybe I should speed up a little bit. That should probably help out a lot. And cars just keep going through us. It's really bad. Oh no, it's a bump. Okay. Not that bad. But then, you reach a point where you have to overtake all the vehicles that were sly enough to overtake you. And you need to get as close as possible to these vehicles before they disappear. Like you just saw there. Oh, Los Angeles. I got it. The Golden Gate City. Okay, San Francisco's the Golden Gate City. But this city's in the Golden Gate State, or whatever. And then you get a nice view of what Los Angeles is also pretty famous for. See, we're going back to 73. Hold on a second. We're back to 73 miles an hour. And we just approached I-10, but we're continuing. You see what Los Angeles is very famous for. Its mountains and its Hollywood Hills. Or whatever you call the place where the Hollywood side is. I don't even know where the Hollywood side is. I haven't been able to find it on this game. In this game. I should have just taken the... Oh, never mind. It didn't look like they were on a bridge. That very right lane. Didn't look like the very right... Oh, shoot. We're at 74. When we get to 74, it gets dangerous. Because you don't want to hit 74, because you don't want to hit 75, and then you don't want to hit 76. If you hit 76, game over. This is the last thing you say before game is over. Alright, but just too many complications right now. Cars keep traveling through me. Because, you know, most of the time cars over. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take this down to the Interstate 5. Actually, nah, that's a long way down. I think I'm gonna take the junction right here. Maybe if there wasn't so many... Wait, what is this highway? California 60. California 60. We're gonna take that. Because there's no way I'm waiting for Interstate 5 all the way down in, according to this, Santa Fe Springs before getting on. No way. We'll get on the California 60, I-5. And the thing that's awesome is that we have nice palm trees. Supposedly speaking, that... And I don't see any more, actually. And then you get more cars going through you because you're not going fast enough. Forget it, I'm just gonna floor it. But I can't get it to 73 because that... It's at 73. No, 74 is where you don't want it to get to. Except I need to get it lower than that because I don't want to... Whoa, this is getting really confusing, and then we cross over a river, and then we're in South El Monte. Yeesh. California 60. Just getting on it right now. Gonna get a couple cars going through us, but whatever. That's what you get. Oh, and did they really have to give us a taste of this road before Ha! We're gonna make you go over a river. We're gonna make... Oh, no! Yeah. Classic GG right there. I'll come back to you when we can get back to this place. Merge onto California 60 for blank miles. In blank miles. Continue right onto Interstate 5 North. Alright, so we are back on California 60 as my fake impression of a GPS automated voice just was imitated. We are now crossing through the Witter Narrows Recreation Area. Oh, yeah, that classic GG straight through a phone pole, straight through a telephone wire pole. So the exit we got must have been saying here. Okay, while I'm paying attention to my phone map, I am not paying attention to the road. No more texting and driving, and this is why you shouldn't. It's called Peck Road. Remember, this is why no texting and driving. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, God. Yeesh. This is a major lane. Okay, now I'm inside a red car. Let me get out of this red car. Did you see that? Trucks were going inside the other AI. It wasn't just me. It was the other AI. I don't know what just happened there. It's gonna happen again. Okay, good. Didn't happen. I'm not gonna overtake this guy. Okay, and we're not gonna go into exterior camera because we could just easily fly in interior. We just came to our first junction, maybe, possibly, if... Oh, shoot, we're inside a truck. Get out of this truck. We're still inside this truck. Let me get out of this truck. Actually, there are no more junctions until Interstate 7. Oh no, we're headed straight in the path of other vehicles. This is not turning out to be good. Yeesh. People mind? I'd like to get through. I don't need another GG moment. I'm just following this really crappy looking station wagon that just disappeared, and now there's another crappy vehicle, and it's an SUV this time though. Looks like a Subaru to me, or a Toyota. And this guy looks like he should be driving in Europe and not the States, unless he's a Freightliner. If he's a Freightliner, then fine. But if he's one of those European companies, Scania and all that, then that's when it doesn't get good. Now, what I'd also like to do is not crash into this hill. These vehicles are gonna need a car wash after I blow up some dirt on the roads. How am I now going the same speed as a guy in the left lane? Meanwhile, I was just getting overtaken and cars were just recently going through me. Now I'm going straight past that pickup. Look at this. Lane changing. And now I'm in the middle, the median of the road. Don't want to be in the median, which is why I'm gonna move over into the empty lane that they call shoulder, but we call our lane. Because we can call it our lane. Now we're tailgating another semi. We just try to move over it to the median. It's safer to be in the median than to be behind a truck. I have the rudder turned all the way to the right and it's not even moving. So I'm gonna have to touch the brakes. And that should get it to move. But then here comes the red semi. Right? Isn't that a semi? Let me just make sure it's a semi. It's totally a semi. And our wing is right through his cabin. Hi! Let me see. Okay, now it's directly through his cabin. Yeah. Hi! Yeah, we just want to steal your paperwork. Actually, we don't want to steal it. No, I don't want that. Actually, we don't technically want your paperwork. All we want is you, pretty much. We want to steal you from your... Okay, look. Now... I just need to make sure because we are just not good down this road. Another one of those crappy looking station wagons is right in front of me. Why they gotta keep cloning that crap? Yeesh. Too many turns. That's the only reason why I'm in the median. Because it's not safe. Those stupid turns. Now we got a blue SUV from Europe. Don't know why he's from Europe. We got another semi that should be in Europe, or he's a Freightliner. Oh, and another one just spawned in. How many of the... Alright, we have to go through vehicles. We don't have enough time to make a lane change. Just get straight past this Renegade. This is Interstate 710, and we're just going straight through a pickup. No worries, though. Interstate 710 junction. Next junction is US 101. I wonder if you want to take that down to... Now, this is Interstate 710, just to let you know. Now, Interstate 5... It looks like it's going to meet with US 101 for considerable amount of time. Now, let me just pay attention. This is why you don't text and drive, people. That's about the 30th time I've said that in my entire YouTubing career. But, oh no. That's just the hill of doom right there. They just want people who like traveling on the roads and planes to just have to either give up and lift off the ground, or glitch out your engine so you have to restart the game to fix it. And another crappy looking station wagon is now in front of us, and another one of those red semis too. Just too many vehicles. Just look at this. I don't even believe this is normal LA traffic. I think that this is worse than normal LA traffic. I mean, it is pretty free flow, but at 9 a.m. on a Thursday, I don't think it should be this bad. So California 60 is going to eventually meet up. We're currently traveling southwest, hence the southwest. I need to touch the brakes. It'll say a couple times. I'm going to increase the power of the vehicle. We are just cruising into downtown at this point. and another crappy looking SUV. Alright. Look, I'm stopping. Too many turns, too many vehicles. Let's just look at the nice, beautiful LA skyline quickly while I ponder over how we're gonna get through when there's no signage whatsoever, because, you know, there's no concept of highway over highway, and I'm gonna have to figure this out. So give me a minute and I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I figured it out. We're gonna take, according to this map, California 60 apparently is gonna go straight down this way. It's gonna go left. So, instead of going left with California 60, which will continue into Interstate 10 and just terminate, and go into flow into Interstate 10, but then there's a place where US 101 splits, and Interstate 10 meets up with Interstate 5, which is right down there or something like that, and Interstate 5 would go one way, and Interstate 5 would go the other way, so Interstate 10 would go... Hold on, I've lost my place on this map. Sorry if you can't hear me. Interstate 5 is going to go one way. Let me just figure this out quickly. This is Interstate... Oh, California 60. There it is. So, Interstate 5 will go north, and Interstate 10 will go south. But since we're going to see Interstate 5 in cross-country flight, I don't want to ruin that for you guys. So, instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to take US 101. So that's going to be a little bit more confusing. So, let me just go into exterior view and just see this for a second. So just look at this massive traffic, because there's no concept of highway over highway. Some traffic is going that way. That's Interstate 10. Westbound, that'll terminate at Santa Monica. Or whatever. I think it terminates at Santa Monica. And this is the traffic that's going to go into US 101, Interstate 5, and Interstate 10 East. So, we're going to go follow that toward the LA skyline. Currently in the median of the road. That'll be fixed. So, in order to do this is going to be really confusing. We're going to have to keep right and then keep left. So we already did our keep right, I think. So now we're going to do our keep left. And maybe we kind of did something wrong. So I'm just going to safety precaution before we fall off this cliff. Actually, there is no cliff. GG, there's no cliff. But because there's no signage, we don't know where to go. So we're going to try again. Don't worry, if we can get lost, anything can happen. Yeah, so the traffic meets, and this will continue to 101, I believe. And then Interstate 10 and Interstate 5 continues the other way. I think. If I'm wrong, we can always take Interstate 10. Or what is that? Interstate 10 into US 101. Or the Interstate 10 junction. Let me just see here. We go into external view quickly. And I'm going to see. Is Interstate 5/10 not to our left, but to our right? I don't even see Interstate. I don't see anything. What about to our other side? Alright, that's it. That's the road. We missed it. So I'm gonna just slam on our brakes here. We've got cars going through us. That doesn't matter. Just gonna head back. We don't want to go this way. because we're already going to be going this way. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to bend the rules and kind of take this cheeky shortcut through here. And we're on US 101. Which is pretty much the Golden Gate Freeway when we get to San Francisco. Don't think it's called that now. It's just called US 101 at the moment. Okay, we're going through too many cars because we keep looking at the phone map. This is why no texting and driving, as I say often. It's called the Santa Ana Freeway. That pretty much rhymes a lot. I'm just waiting for the junction of Interstate 10 to kind of mile mark us right now so that we can be able to know that I gotta go through 2 vehicles now. Oh, rip. Okay, we're continuing. Let me just see where these roads are gonna merge. We got a bobtail Freightliner in front of us. Now we're on the other side of the road. Rip, 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 rip. Okay, we're back. Oh, no, we're not. We're now at the height of a. Now we're flying at the height of a semi. Not anymore. Of the bobtail. Not anymore. Now we're with. Now that bobtail just disappeared, and now we are on the Santa Ana Freeway. Which will go through very... Oh, please tell me we're gonna wing that house. Okay, good, we didn't wing that house, aka hit it with our wing. Let's just pray we don't do it with this house either. In fact, I'm gonna make sure I don't do it. Boom, I didn't do it. Well, yeah, this is just gonna pretty much take care of downtown, pretty much. Hold on a second. Now we're at a junction. Is this already the California 110? So California 110 is pretty much, if you watch my American Truck Sim videos, and you've seen me in one of them, take the unmarked freeway that goes into LA, so it says Los Angeles. Now, keep in mind this was before the rescale, where it just says to Los Angeles, and eventually it'll say to the beach area. That highway, that I've proven to be California 110, just based on the angle on the phone map, just based on the angle it travels into Los Angeles. And now we've got too many cars going through us, so I don't want that to happen. We're currently in Angelino Heights. We're getting closer to Beverly Hills, but I think I can deal with trying to find Beverly Hills myself. In fact, let me just pause the video and let me try to find Beverly Hills. I don't see Beverly Hills. I see Universal City. I see North Hollywood. I see whatever that is. I don't think it's along the 101. Chinese Theater, that's Hollywood, West Hollywood. Oh, Beverly Hills is too far away. We're not going to see it. It's way too far away. I mean, I could just cut it out, but let's just get out of the busy LA. When we just got out of downtown, we're gonna get out of LA, and then we're gonna end this video right here. As soon as I give you a little more talk about why there haven't been many videos. So there haven't been many videos because life gets in the way, and cross-country flight, I'm gonna try to get back soon. I just keep pushing it. Right there, I just keep pushing it. 71, that's not fast enough. 72, that's not fast enough. 73, perfect. And we're going up a hill, so we're probably gonna need full throttle soon. Now we're drifting, and I'm trying to use the brakes to help drift back. But I'm gonna need to find a space. Right here. Here's a space. And then we just swerve past this renegade. And then we're pretty much good. Alright. Griffith Park. That's where I think... No, that's not where the Hollywood sign is. Don't even ask me where the Hollywood sign is. Please, if you ask me where the Hollywood sign is, I'll say... Do you have any family in LA? Ask them. Do you have any friends in LA? Ask them. Do you know the number for the LA Tourism Foundation? Ask them. Do you know how to use Google Maps? Use that. Now, I could just use Google Maps, but I'm talking about finding it in FSX. I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Even while using a map, I couldn't find it, and that's not good, because I really didn't... Okay, we're at 75, that's not good. 75 is what you're trying not to get because you don't want to risk getting 76 and then getting your plane. Now we're going to smash straight into this red semi. Bam. And then we're going to land in the median. Welcome to Los Angeles, the city that has way too much traffic in it. New York isn't as bad as this. The only reason why New York is traffic is because... The only reason why New York is traffic is because the roads suck over there. You have the 3-lane roads where you should probably be having a 5-lane road. Unlike this is a 3-lane road, but we should have more 5-lane roads in New York. But of course, New York just has to be more densely populated than Los Angeles. Look at those mountains. So yeah, once we get to Universal City, I think we can just call it quits, but let's not end it there. Here, let me just see what river this is, because we can see what river this is called. Please don't tell me we're already in Universal City, and that this is just some man-made river right here, because I can't find the name of it. I'm looking for the name of it, but I can't find it. This might be Universal City right here, but I'd need a GPS. Let me see here. It hasn't updated since back in South El Monte. Are we back in El Monte? Yeesh. Did we seriously take that big of a detour? Or is that just because that's how close we are? I don't even want to know. Let me just lower before we reach 75. We'll know right away because we're going to get past California 34. And once we get past there, we're nearing an end. So Universal City, what do you think that is? You might ask me. And I'm thinking, Universal Studios. But isn't Universal Studios in Hollywood? Just like you'll hear on the Price is Right announcement from the Bob Parker Studios. Well, that's Bob Parker Studios. Considering that's right for Bob Parker to have hosted Price is Right. LOL. But also keep in mind that Universal Studios is also in Hollywood. I don't even know why I brought up Price is Right. We're going way too slow. 67 is way too slow. Put up the speed a little bit. Come on, this thing could hit 75, but even though we don't want it at 75, we could at least let it hit 73. 72 even is better. I just want to drift into this lane, overtake this Freightliner. Just trying not to end up drifting straight into that. Yup, I think this is the junction to California 34. And then, oh shoot, but this is a big deal. Because 101 does not continue straight on. 101 goes left. Goes northbound. I mean westbound. Wait, why are we going eastbound right now? Did we go the wrong way? I think we might have gone the wrong way. This may not be... Wait, so let me just zoom out a little bit. Let me just zoom out. That's Kilo Sierra November Alpha. That's over by Los Angeles. Long Beach. No, we're going northbound. Oh, we're going east, I think, right now, which is not good. Why are we going east? Can I have a nice, good explanation? Did we end up all the way in Pasadena? You know what? You know what? Let's go this way. Let's pretend that this is US 101, even though it may not be. First of all, why are we going northbound? I don't understand. Where are we? Are we lost? I think we're lost. Currently we're going northbound, which is not good. But, you know, this is why, if you come to Los Angeles, make sure you have a fully charged GPS. Or if your phone is your GPS, make sure that's fully charged. Because if you get lost in this large city, you need to know the basics. Interstate 5 goes north and south. Interstate 10 goes east and west. US 101 also follows where Interstate 5 goes, except it goes a little bit westbound, closer to the coast. But California Route 1 is the one that goes right by the coast. Now we're going northbound, which, not so good at all. But, enough is enough. We're ending this episode fairly soon, so it does not really matter, right? Doesn't really matter. Another palm tree. Looked like there were coconuts on that one. Actually, it didn't even look like there was anything on it. But, enough is enough, and I believe it's about time to end this episode. Now, where's the right lane? So let's get behind this van. And we've got a car going through us, but don't worry. It's just precaution. We're gonna get off whatever freaking highway we're on. Just gonna pull off right there. Wrong wing. Now let me just flick the engine off. And let me just... Ah, I did it again. I meant this wing. I don't know where we are right now in Los Angeles. Keep in mind I live on the opposite side of the country. It looks as if we got lost, and we are not in Pasadena. We're not in Pasadena. So, you could probably just give a nice tennis clap, or golf clap, or whatever you want to call it, for that. I think we might have accidentally ended up on Interstate 10. And now this is Interstate 605, and just up there, I think we're back where we started. So GG, actually, for that, because we are right back where we started. We are along the Interstate 605. We somehow made a large loop. We probably just got mixed up and got lost. I'm trying to see here. Maybe when we reversed, we accidentally took Interstate 5 back, and then eventually we might have just taken Interstate 710 into Interstate 10 or something like that, and then ended up on 605. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I'm sorry, I'm speaking a little fast. I think that we might have accidentally taken Interstate 5 into Interstate 710, and then taken that into California 60, or Interstate 10, and taken that up to the 605, and we are right back where we started. So yeah, phone map does not really care anymore, so I'm just gonna put that away, and that's it. I'll see you guys again, I don't know when. Well, I'll see you whenever. I don't want to make any promises. See you whenever.